Wow, beautiful. I can see it. Yeah. 你们看得到吗？如果你们看得到，就跟老师讲一下。
Okay, how's everybody doing? Can you see it?
可以吗？可以的人就说一下 yes.
Okay. All right, great. Okay, so we're going to work on the past simple, and we're going to be looking at sports. So we're going to look, these are verbs. Verbs are action words. So can anyone tell me, Andy, I'm going to let you do this one. What is happening in this picture? What's the verb we would use for that, the action word?
Tackle.
Tackle, very good. Tackle, tackling. So that's what you would do in American football. Tackle someone so you can get the ball. Great. Okay. Iris, what's happening in this picture? What are they doing?
Dance.
What are they doing here?
Dance.
Well, they could be dancing, absolutely. But what does it look like there? What else could they be doing?
应该知道，他们不是在跳舞，他们在跳。Iris 可以吗 ？J 开头的。你应该记得的。
What do you do when your legs come off the ground?
还记得吗？跳。
Jump.
Jump. Very good. They're jumping. Jump or jumping. Okay. Barry, what's happening here? What would a verb be for what this person's trying to do?
Take a guess. That's okay.
I don't know.
That's all right. Andy, can you tell me?
Catch.
That's a good guess, but what does it look like they're doing? What else would they be doing? Putting their hands out to keep the ball from going in the goal.
哦，阻挡，阻挡，封杀。B 开头的。Start with B.
Block.
Block. I believe that's it, right? No, catch, you were right.
Okay, Deborah.
I forgot the order.
他说他把顺序。
Oh my gosh. Okay, Barry, good job. Thank you. That was Barry. You said catch.
Okay, 把 Barry 讲对了。
Silly teacher. Silly teacher. Catches. It looked like blocking. Okay. All right. Okay, so Iris, what's happening in this picture?
What happening? 来，你们猜看看，你觉得是爬吗？爬，还记得吗？你们猜？你们三个谁可以？你们不知道爬那个字吗 ？Climb.
Climb or climbing. Yes, very good. Okay.
Climb.
All right. Climb. So, Andy, what's happening in this picture?
Dribble.
Dribble. Excellent. Dribble or dribbling? Dribble or dribbling? And what's happening in this one, Barry? There's a couple different answers, but there's one that I've got. So I'll take either one. Throw is excellent. That would be one. What would another one be, you think?
他说这个图可以有很多个，throw 也是其中一个。还有没有人想到其他的？传球，有没有人记得传球
Pass.
So there, pass, excellent, very good. Pass or passing, awesome, wonderful. And Iris, what's happening here?
来，Iris， 你把麦克风打开。知道，如果你不知道，你就可以说。
I don't know.
Okay, so he's gonna hit the ball. So the ball is gonna come at him. This is baseball. So he's gonna hit a ball with the bat. So he'll hit it. So it's hit or hitting. Okay. All right, Barry. What's this one? You said it earlier.
这一个就是刚才 Andy 讲的那一个。Andy， 你刚才讲的那一个封杀风球。
Block.
Block, exactly. Block or blocking. Perfect. And what's happening in this one, Andy?
Or Barry, I think.
Oh, Barry. Okay, Barry. Did Andy answer this last one? Or did Barry?
都可以吧？你们两个谁知道？
So what happens when you kick the ball and it goes in the goal?
知道吗？有没有人知道 ？Anyone?
Score.
Score. Excellent. Score.
Score 得分。
Scoring. Perfect.
嗯
And then, Iris, do you know what this is?
Iris， 你知道吗？你可以把你的麦克风打开，然后，如果你不知道，你就可以说不知道。
I don't know.
Okay. Anybody?
我知道
Andy?
Dive.
Dive. Dive or diving. Exactly. So very good.
潜水。
So we got block or blocking, score, scoring, dive and diving.
Diving.
Great. Okay. So with the past simple, we start with a regular verb or a base verb, and you add an ed or a d ending to it. So for instance, play would become played. So you add the ed. Can you say played?
Play.
Play.
Played. Played.
Played.
Yeah, so you wouldn't say played, you would say played. And like would become liked.
Like.
Liked. Very good. Jump becomes jumped.
Jump.
Climb
Climb.
becomes climbed.
Climbed.
Climbed. Okay, so Andy, what is this word?
Dribble.
Dribble. And how would you say it in the past?
Dribbled.
Perfect. Barry, what's this word?
Scored.
Score, exactly. And how would you say it in the simple past?
它的过去式
HD.
Yes, but how would you say it?
Scored.
Scored. Excellent. Okay,
Oh.
Iris, what is this word?
会吗 ？Iris 可以念吗？
会。
然后过去式，大声一点，就是加个 d。
Can you say tackle?
Tackle.
Tackle. So how would you say it in the past?
Tackle.
Tackled. Excellent. Okay. Barry, what's this?
Help.
Help. How would you say it in the past?
Helped.
Perfect. Helped. And Andy, this one.
Has.
And here in the past?
Passed.
Past. Very good. All right. So it's pretty easy with regular verbs because, again, you go through the regular verb and all you have to do is add an ed or a d. So for with like, because it already has the e, you just add the d. But like with jump, you would have to add the e and the d. Okay? So that's kind of the rule, because dribble and score and tackle all have an E at the end. So you just add the D. Whereas play, jump, climb, help, and pass, you have to add an ED to it.
Yes.
That makes sense? Any questions?
没有很清楚。老师跟你教的这里是 regular， 就是规则变化的，那就是普通的话就是加 ed， 如果字尾已经有 e 的，就加个 d。Yeah, I think it's very clear and easy.
Yeah, the regular verb is the easy one. The irregular is what's a little more difficult because there are no rules for it. So you would have your infinitive verb, and an infinitive is when you say to be. That's be is the verb. The infinitive is to be, to have, to do, to go, and so on. And with to be, we see in the simple past form, be becomes was when used with I, she, or he. So repeat after me. I was.
I was.
I was.
Was.
She was.
She was.
He was.
He was.
He
was.
Very good. Then with you, we, and they, you would use were. You could say you were. So you were.
You were.
You were.
We were.
We were.
We were.
Very good. They were.
They were.
We were.
Okay, so that's a little bit confusing, but that's how that one is. Those are the rules you follow in the past simple with those. Now to have becomes had. And had, right? Had. And you use had with all of these, right? You don't have to change had. It is used with I had, she had, he had, you had, we had, and they had. Okay? So do becomes did. And it's the same as with had. You use it with all of these. So repeat after me. I did.
I did.
I
I
did.
did.
She did.
She did.
She
did.
did.
He did.
He
He
did.
You did.
You did.
You did.
We did.
We
We
did.
We
did.
did.
They did.
They
They did.
did.
Very good. Go becomes went in the past. Catch becomes caught. And these are things you will just learn. Again, like I said, there really aren't any rules. These are just words that you will learn goes with in the past. This is the present, to go. Went is the past.
Mm.
You say went,
Went.
went. And then catch becomes caught. Say caught.
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 Caught. Action. So this is probably going to be a little more guesswork here, but I just want to see what you know, if anything. And Andy, you should maybe, hopefully you remember a little bit of it. But to win, can you guess what that might become?
我看这里就是不规则变化，然后 Deborah 老师要让你们自己猜猜看。当然，Andy 上次有上过，他应该有一点点知道啊，没关系，你们就勇敢的猜，猜错了也没关系。Don't be afraid to.
Yeah, just
Okay.
guess. Think, just
Yeah.
have fun with it. You know, just think, what might it be? And Andy, you might know, so you can shout it out too.
One.
One. Very good. So to win becomes one in the past.
One.
So say one.
One.
One. Okay. To lose.
To
可以吗？有谁知道 ？Anyone?
lost.
Lost. Excellent. Lost.
Lost.
Lost. Repeat after me. I lost.
I lost.
lost.
I lost.
I lost. Ugh, I don't like to lose. Okay. This one's a little tricky. To hit.
有没有人可以猜得到啊？它的过去式。
Hit.
Hit. Exactly. It doesn't change.
Yeah,
It
the same.
stays the same. Absolutely. In the present and the past, it stays the same. Okay, to dive.
有没有人可以猜 dive 的过去式？潜水这一个字。忘记了吗？上次 Deborah 有说跟一种鸟很像，而且有一个 soap， 有一个那个。
Yes, soap.
没有，你们家有没有多酚？有没有
Andy?
那个多酚的那个洗发精然后香皂，有没有人记得？你们都没有在看广告。
Dove.
Dove, exactly. Perfect. And what did I say about this? Do you remember, Andy, what I said about this word last time?
Andy 记得吗？他上次有说跟什么有关？随便啊，你记得
什么有关？
啊？
什么有关？
要不然你就说 I forgot。
You forgot. That's all right. So this word is interesting because it can also be a noun, which is a person, place, or thing. And in English, this would be also a bird, a type of bird called a dove. And so it would be pronounced dove for the bird, but it's pronounced dove as an action word in the past. So
小朋友他，Deborah 老师要跟你们讲说，他这个 dove 其实它可以当动词，潜水的过去式。When it is a verb, it pronounce dove, right?
dove, yes, exactly.
小朋友来，你把它记一下，它当动词潜水的过去式要念 dove，要念的音 dove。可是它也可以当名词，就变成鸽子，鸽子的英文，可是发音却要念作 dove，right?
Exactly.
Yeah, when it is a noun, right?
Yes, it's a noun. Dove as a noun, dove as a verb. Yes, the past form of a verb. Yep, very good. Okay, the last one, to run.
好，谁记得 run 的过去式？
Anyone?
不敢猜，猜啊！
Red.
Ran. Very good. Ran. So you can see these words just change usually a little bit by 1 or 2 letters. Some don't change at all. Run, the U becomes an A for ran. So you can say she ran. Say that after me. She ran.
She ran.
She ran. You ran.
You ran.
You ran.
They ran.
They
ran.
Okay. All right. So this was the homework we gave out last week. Andy, did you have a chance to do this?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. So we will start with you and we'll try to work through this. I will try to explain it, and then Susan can help if you don't understand. So these are the words that we'll be using in this box. And all these words are in the present simple, okay? And what you're going to do, for example, let's use the first one. You'll identify the action happening in the box, which in this instance is kick, right? Kicking the ball, so it's kick. And then you're going to use one of these subjects, I, she, he, we, you, or they. And then you're going to change the present simple verb, which is kick in this case, kick, to the past simple, which would be kicked. And then I want you to state a full sentence. So in this instance, you would say kick. Kicked is the past simple verb. And then I would say she kicked the ball or she kicked a ball. Okay? So Andy, I'm going to let you start and then we'll kind of continue through, and if we have if there's confusion, then Susan, you can stop and help me out explaining it a little better. Okay?
OK。
All right.
好，来，小朋友，他说下面这里有其他11题，然后你看他的动作，你要先讲他的正确的现在简单式，像第2个图那个人他在干嘛？接球，接球吗？第2个是不是？
应该是 catch 吧？
然后你要把它改成过去式，然后你要选一个主词给他啦，你可以说 he 或者 she 然后你就讲他的过去式，这样可以吗？
Okay. So Andy, what verb is this in this box?
catch
Catch. Very good. And what is the past tense?
过去式。
caught
Caught. Beautiful. And give me your sentence.
给你造一个。
he caught a ball.
Perfect. Very good. Very good. Okay. Iris, what's happening in this box? What action is happening? What word here fits in here?
Iris 可以吗？第3个，你觉得那个人在击球是哪一个啊？哪一个动作是打击？如果你不知道，你就可以说你不知道，要不还是你要猜一个都可以。
Okay. It would be hit.
Hit.
So what is the past of hit? Do you remember?
你们记得 hit 的过去式？大声一点 ，Iris， 一样的吗？
Say hit? Hit. Exactly. So perfect. So can you give me a sentence using hit?
She hit a ball.
Very good. Very good. Okay, Barry, what's happening in this picture? What's the verb that goes with this?
Throw.
Throw. Very good. Very good. So do you know what the past tense of throw is?
I think this is a tricky one. Okay.
Yeah. I'll tell you, this is the only letter that changes. The
它是
O.
不规则的动词变化。
Don't know.
Okay. Andy, do you know?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay. Throw becomes through. Okay? Through. So Barry, give me a sentence, say a simple sentence using through.
造一个句子，给一个主词，你可以说 he 或者 she。
He threw
后面呢 a ball。
a ball.
Okay, so he threw a ball.
Okay. Deborah, okay,
Yes.
sorry to interrupt you. I think Iris, 你有要先走吗？
可以再5分钟。
哦，所以那可以。Okay, yeah, yeah. Because before the class, Iris told me because we had a long weekend and
Uh-huh.
this week we have a special festival.
Oh, that's
Sweet.
right. You told me about that last week.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Iris she okay plan to off the class 5 minutes, yeah, earlier, yeah,
Okay.
but now she told me that's okay, she can wait.
Oh, okay. And we won't go that much longer. I'd like to get through this page. We still have a lot to get through, but if we could just get through these 8, then we can continue the next time.
Okay,
That sound okay?
yeah.
All right. Okay, so let's go here. Andy, what's this one?
Andy 你猜看看那一个人在做什么？
它是
This one's a little tricky too because it could be a couple things.
你们觉得呢？
这个有重复吗？
应该是不会吧？
Any guesses?
猜看看。
呃呃，带
盖
it's dribble. He would be dribbling here.
哦，
So what's the past?
运球的英文 dribble。
dribbled
Dribbled. Very good. So give me a sentence.
she dribbled a ball.
Perfect. Okay. So Barry, what's happening in this one? This could also be dribbling, but it's something else up here.
哦，
嗯嗯啊
猜看
，run
看哪一个？
run
哪一
It
个？
would be bounce.
哦
Bounce is when you bounce something up and down.
哦
Bounce.
bounce.
It could also be dribbling because he's
Yeah,
dribbling
yeah.
here too, right? But he's bouncing this one. So what would the past of bounce be?
好，来 bounce，它的过去式，规则的。
bounced
Bounced. Very good. Okay. So say a sentence using bounce.
来造个句子。
he bounced a ball.
Very good. Good. Okay. Okay. Iris, what's happening here?
Iris，
It could be kick, but we've already used kick here. So what else could be happening in this picture? One of these words up here.
他说这里不是用 kick， 换另外一个，你们觉得呢？传球吗？ Iris， 你猜看看。 还是你不知道就说不知道？
I don't know.
Okay, that's all right, sweetheart. Andy or Barry, you want to take a guess?
你们两个男生猜看看。我觉得是传球。
If they're playing soccer or football, what are they doing with the ball?
对啊，我觉得这是足球里面的传球吧。来，谁讲？传啊，传你们不会啊？
They're passing it, right? Pass. They're passing. Pass. So, Iris, what would the past be for pass?
规则变化的。
Past.
Past. Very good. Okay, so can you state a sentence for me?
造句。
He passed a ball.
Very good. Okay. So, Andy, what's happening here?
Block.
Block. Block, or what else could that be? Because look at the hands aren't hitting the ball, right? So he missed the ball. So what's happening?
Oh.
It could be blocked. It could be blocked. But what else could it be up here?
他说可能是得分了，因为他的意思是，他没有接到球，就球进了那个篮子，得分。
Score.
Score, exactly. And what's the past of score?
规则变化。
Scored.
Excellent. Okay, so give me your sentence.
She scored a goal.
Excellent. Very good. Okay.
Yeah.
So Barry, this picture, what's the action verb up here?
Run.
Run. And do you remember what run is in the past?
不规则。
Ran.
Ran. Excellent. Very good. So give me a sentence.
She ran.
She ran. You could also maybe make it a little longer by saying she ran on the track.
Oh, okay.
She ran on the track. Can you say that?
She ran on the track.
Very good. Very good. Okay. Iris, what's this? Ski. Excellent. So what would the past of ski be?
Skied.
Skied. Excellent. So what sentence can you tell me?
He skied.
He skied. And if you want to make it a little longer, you could say he skied downhill. You say that? He skied downhill.
He skied downhill.
Downhill. Perfect. Very good. Okay, Andy, what's happening here?
Right.
Ride. And the past of ride is what?
不规则变化。
I don't know.
Road.
Road.
Road. Okay. So tell me a sentence using the word road.
好，造个句子。
He
骑
rode
脚
a bike on
Very good.
the street.
Very good. Very good. Okay. And lastly, Barry, what's this one?
Skate.
Skate. And what is the past of skate?
Skate.
Skated. Very good. So let me know what your sentence is.
好，来 ，Barry 你的造句。
They skated yesterday.
Beautiful. That was excellent. Okay. So next time, maybe what we can do is go through these quickly, and then we'll finish up with this one.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
You should all have all of these to look at, and then we'll finish up the lesson. Again, like I said, we can do this the next few times we meet because there's several other things in this lesson to go through and also review again to kind of just let it sink in. So I think that's what we'll do. Okay.
Okay. Deborah, before you go,
Mhm.
Andy has a question.
Oh, okay.
He's wondering, what's the difference between bounce and jump?
Bounce and jump. Oh, that's, oh, hold on one second. Let me get out of this and back to looking at your lovely faces.
Because he looked up the word in the dictionary in
Yep.
Chinese definition. It may be kind of 跳, jump the
Yep.
same. Okay.
Well, jump is actually something that you do as a person. You can jump, right? You jump up and down. And bounce, you could probably bounce yourself on a ball, but usually a lot of times when we use the word bounce, we're doing something. We're bouncing something like a ball, right? So we're actually using our hands or our arms or whatever to bounce. So we bounce a ball, or if you're holding a baby, sometimes you can bounce a baby to get them to calm down, right? So you can bounce. So bouncing and jumping kind of be the same thing, but
Mm.
jumping is something you definitely do with your feet, right? So you stand up, you're on your feet, and
Oh,
you jump. You literally jump from
oh,
off the ground. Whereas bouncing is not as strong. It's a little gentler. It's a little softer movement, and you bounce. You can bounce with your hands. You can
oh,
bounce your head. Like if you're listening to music, you can bounce
oh.
your head. You wouldn't say I'm jumping my head or I jump my head. You say I bounce my head.